Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night and a great week, folks. Let's take a look at one of our Believe cards. This is author is unknown. Hope is putting faith to work when doubting would be easier. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow up 26, Nasdaq down 5, S&P's up $1.50. Gold contract down $2.50, traded at $1,243 an ounce. Silver up 5 cents at $18.73 an ounce. Platinum down 18 at $1,434 an ounce. Copper $3.18 a pound. Light sweet crude off 30 cents, traded at $102.42 a barrel. Bonds, we had the 10-year down 19 ticks at 124.29. 30-year off a full point at 136.14, both with lighter volume. We'll take a look at those in a few minutes. King dollar up 276 ticks, trading out at 80.64. You had the euro down 37 at 135, and the yen up 64, trading out at 102.42. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? You are at a high. We hit, we closed at a high, 1925.88. The cash S&P hit. We're at 1925.22. Now, we did 537 million shares. We had on Friday, you had a rebalancing on Friday. You did 900 million on Friday. So Friday, you had volume come in the market. In order to basically back down, bottom line, you needed a higher high. We got a higher high today. Closed at a high. We know what that means. You can go higher. Dow Industrials. We take a look at the Dow Industrials. What you have with the Dow? She traded up 26 bucks. We are at 16,743. That is over the high, which was the 735. That's 735. That was the high of the 13th. We're over that level. That means Dow can also go higher. Nasdaq Composite. We take a look at the composite. She goes sideways. She's down 5 bucks. Realistically, it's a sideways move, though. Composite is 42.37. We did 1.6 versus 1.8. The composite looks like it wants to go hit that swing point. The next swing point higher, this is 4286. We look at the NDX 100. We'll use the 3 Qs to look at that correlation. What we have at the NDX 100, we are at 91.22. 91.36, folks, is the high that was generated in March. We got to the 91.45 on Friday. We got to 91.44 today. Both times they couldn't handle the high that was out there from March. I suspect it's going to push into it one more time. Why? Because what you have, with summer trading, you got the beginning of the month, you got the Nasdaq Composite that wants to go touch that swing point. IWM, the Russell 2000. Let's take a look at the Russell. Now, the Russell continues to be the weakest dog out here. Russell, the IWM right now is at 125.25. The high that was generated last Tuesday was 113.84. We did 38 million shares. That 38 million shares is coming into 42 on the way down. The Russell is having some big problems. It looks to me like it's a very large ABC structure on the way down. That already did 100% move all the way down to the February 5th swing low. Had higher volume at that swing low on the weekly basis. That's saying, guess what? It's going to be back down to those levels. And I suspect, let me just see some, 320. Yeah, it had higher volume at that level. We did 320 versus 315 on the weekly basis. That is going to go after that level once again, and the small caps at 112 wants to break out that bottom. We go over to the gold market. Now let's take a look at gold. Gold's going to get intriguing here. It is getting intriguing here. So, physical gold. Start with physical gold. Physical gold today down 250. We got to 1241. And what you have here, folks, on the daily and on the weeklies is this, is that we had broken a B point with volume on the 27th rather, of May. That confirmed ABC structure down on this one as to the 1224 level. We're at 1241. What gold is doing, though, it's hitting the highs of that swing point low and rejecting it. The way that's set up, I like what gold did out here today. The low on Friday was 1242.20. We hit the 1241.10. We did it with 87,000 contracts versus 137. It doesn't mean that they can't spike down another 20 bucks and finish out the ABC structure. What you do have, though, the selling is just not there. The expansion of volume down at these lower prices is not there. And that includes inside the XAU and the HUI, by the way. Silver, we're going to take a look at the silver market, SIN4, what we have with silver. And this is where there was divergence in this market, by the way. And the divergence in this market was that as gold was breaking out that bottom, silver was basically trying to stay inside the range, and that range was 18.68. On Friday, we closed out at the 6.1. No, we closed out at, this is sick. We closed out at 6.8. You want to hear something that's really bizarre? Yeah, we closed out at 6.8. Today, we're at 7.4. Bottom line, it's hanging at this lows. We want to see it out of this low. Same deal, though. We only did 25,000 contracts. That's going into 36,000 contracts versus even on Friday with 46,000. The way that silver continues to line up, silver looks like it wants higher price. Bond market. We go take a look at bond. Now, bonds have been on a tear. Bonds got hit out here today. We did have lighter volume. We're rolling the contract. The contract rolled. We, right now, are in September. We're at 124.29 on the 10. And we came down with 1.2 million contracts. It's going to need a lot more than that in order to break down. The 30-year bond, what we did with the 30-year is this. 30-year, she comes down with 372,000 contracts. That bond market continues to build cause for higher price. That's how this is set up. The yield on the 10-year right now is 2.527. King dollar. We take a look at King dollar. We have a King dollar out here. Let's go take a look at it. And this is where the divergence is going to come also inside the gold market itself. King dollar, DXM4. DX, that's the symbol for the future that we're on. King dollar today, up 276 ticks. We did 21,000 contracts. Now, the swing point that we're going into is 80.57. No, 80.77. And we're right there, folks. Right now, we're at 80.68. I suspect that she's going to launch that area. Once King dollar, if she can launch this area, she's going to need more volume than today. 21,000 is not enough. She launches this area with 28,000, 30,000. You're going to see King dollar trading up to this 81.65 in a heartbeat. The real key is that as it moves into that level, will that smoke gold, or in fact, is there something else that's going to be going on internationally, that money will go into gold and the dollar simultaneously? That's happened maybe about three times in the last 12 to 14 years. We'll see if, in fact, that's going to happen again. After the close out here, we take a look at Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme closed at $19. That's trading at $17.25 right now. $17.25. Let's see what Krispy Kreme has to say. This, you talk about a personality stock. This is this is absolutely a personality stock. Okay, so their revenue is $121 million. Their adjusted earnings are 23 cents. Their estimate was 23. They made 23. There it is. Okay, it's the revenue. Revenue down big time. So the estimate in the revenue, folks, their estimate that they thought they were going to take in was $125.8 million. They took in $121.6. So that's a miss of $4 million. That's a good size miss. Bottom line, let's go see. So she's at 17.25. She closed at 19. The swing point is 15. No, she's gonna. Yes, oh, I see it. 13.20. That's where she's heading. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks, and come right back.